So we have had our Roomba 980 for about 6 years now, and it's been a great vacuum, but it does require a lot of prep work just to get it to vacuum correctly, which I'll go over. We recently purchased this Dyson V10 Animal for a really great price. Here you can hear the sound of the Dyson. It's a little more high-pitched versus the Roomba. But what's nice is it's so lightweight I can get the whole house done very quickly. Now you hear the Roomba and it's a little quieter sound, but it goes for an hour or more to do the job, versus I can use the Dyson and get the whole house clean in probably 30 minutes. Now here's the startup sound. The downside of the Roomba is there's so many little pieces to clean. So the dustbin also has a HEPA filter, which is great, but you got to clean both of those out, and then you got to replace the HEPA filter occasionally. And everything gets really dusty and dirty and full of hair and things like that. Sorry to be gross, but I'm showing you guys how it really is. This is real life. Once you get the dustbin cleared out, it's recommended every time you vacuum you check all the other components. So here you can see the side brush, which gets covered in hair because it spins around, and I live with 3 girls, so we have a lot of hair to deal with. After that you have to well, actually, to take it out you need a flathead screwdriver. You got to take it out, and that's how you take that off. Up front is a caster wheel. The caster wheel also gets hair around the axle, so you have to, if you can see here on the side, there's that little tiny silver axle. You got to take hair off of that too. And then you also have the little roller brushes, which are called extractor rollers, and those get hair around the axles also, so you got to take that off. So there's a lot of little points that you have to hit every time you vacuum. You shouldn't just leave it on there, because eventually it will bind up around those axles. So vacuuming also requires you to clean the floor. You can't have anything out on the floor with the Roomba. The other issue is it getting to its home station. There's nowhere to plug the Roomba in. You have to let it dock on its home station, and it has these 2 contact points that once it ramps up to the docking station, it lines up, and there's these 2 little silver contact points, and you've got to make sure those are cleaned off, otherwise it won't charge correctly. One of the great things about the Roomba, though, is its ability to go under the bed. Here you can see it's got tons of clearance to go under beds, and it cleans out all the stuff under the bed, which is great. You just got to make sure to prep the area. Now, going back to the Dyson, one of the negatives is this: all your attachments go right through where you dump it out to empty out the canister, which that can be a kind of a pain too, because you got to detach the attachments and then empty it out. And then bigger stuff does get caught up in there, like leaves and hair and string or whatever you suck up. So after years of service, we're getting rid of the Roomba to switch exclusively to the Dyson. I think with its lightweight we can do the whole house no problem, and we won't miss the Roomba very much because of its higher maintenance. Thank you for watching, and please subscribe.